ladies and gentlemen, Gary Moore.
Good to see you. Hello, everybody. Thank you, Bill Romney. Thanks a lot. Welcome home to another edition of To Tell the Truth. Nowadays, America seems to be up to its clavicle in artsy-craftsy kind of things. Everybody is, all amateurs are painting and sculpting and woodwork, and a great deal of quilting going on, and a great deal of needlepoint and crocheting. Well, our first guest is quite a crocheter, but unusual, too. You'll be surprised. But we can't meet him until you've met our very crafty panel here on To Tell the Truth.
Peggy Cass. Bill Cullen. Kitty Carlisle. And Joe Garagiola.
Well, now, dearly beloved, we are gathered together to join these men and these women in the holy bunk of panelmony. We got Peggy and Kitty and Bill and Joe Garagiola. Joe, nice to have you back with us.
Good to be here. Thank you.
Doing good?
Yeah. Pipes are a little bad.
Your pipes are a little bad?
Yeah, went to the fight and hollered too much.
Always the way.
Always got a root.
Do you crochet?
No, I really don't.
Wasn't the kind of question you were expecting.
No, it really wasn't.
But I'd like you now to meet an unlikely crocheter.
Number one, what is your name, please?
My name is Marvin Smith.
Number two.
My name is Marvin Smith.
Number three.
My name is Marvin Smith.
And here is Marvin Smith's compendium of crocheting. He says, I, Marvin Smith, lead what you might call a dual life. I am a sound engineer and couture crocheter. My life in the world of fashion started only a few years ago when I made a trip to North Africa. Among the souvenirs I brought back were some colorful crocheted prayer caps. My friends loved them, and after giving all but one away as gifts, it occurred to me that I had enough spare time to make them myself. So I bought some yarn, I asked a friend to teach me how to crochet, and I started creating caps. Now I crochet all manner of garments, and here are a few. Number one is wearing a brown and gold cap, very much in the Moroccan manner, and it has a matching poncho. Number two has a short-sleeved cardigan. It's done in earth tone colors with peacock decoration, and the cap, as you will see, is a perfect match. Now, number three's cap is green and yellow, as is his long open vest with the Nehru collar. Each one of my crocheted creations is unique. I make them to order, and there are no two alike. Signed, Marvin Smith. Any one of those is a garment I would like to have. They're nifty looking. I'll try to steal one while you guys look at some commercials. We'll be right back.
What to your wandering eyes will appear the most Christmassy game shows in the middle of the year. Merry Christmas in July starts Monday at noon on BUZZR. Let's play.
Now, as I'm sure you remember, each one of these colorfully clad gentlemen across the way claims to be Marvin Smith, the creative crocheter who made the various garments that they're wearing. And let's start with Kitty Carlisle,
Thank
please.
you. Number 2, do you make those beautiful things for ladies, too?
Of course.
And number 3, what is the longest one you've ever made in terms of time? How long did it take?
About 3 weeks.
3 weeks. Oh, number 1, how long do you put in as a sound engineer? What amount of time? I mean, trying to find out how much time you have for your crochet.
Oh, I work as a freelance sound man.
Oh, I see.
So it's in my free time I do it.
Uh-huh. And number 2, what have you made for ladies? I love what you're wearing, but what have you made for ladies?
I've made several shawls and a couple of blouses kind of things.
Number 3, do you make stoles?
Yes,
Would you make one for me?
be delighted.
And number 2, do you make if you make one to order, can I choose my own colors and
Of course,
everything?
sure.
Number 1, where do you buy your yarn?
Am I allowed to say on Essex Street?
Sure, go right ahead.
Uh-huh. I see. And number 3, when you do your caps and your garments, are they always matching?
I try to match them.
Number 2, where were you in North Africa?
Oh, sorry, Kitty. All righty, let's go to Joel.
And number 3, since I know nothing about this, what is the difference between when I see somebody knitting a sweater and crocheting? If I had tried to explain the difference between the two, how could I do that?
You mean when they're doing it?
Yeah.
The instrument they use? You use a hook for crocheting and you use a needle for netting.
Number 1, what is the biggest sweater you've made?
I have it on.
Big man.
Let me continue with you. How do you go about making that sweater? Do you draw the pattern? Do you have somebody model it for you?
No, I just select the colors.
Well, number 2, how do you go about, if you want to make a 42 large, what do you do?
Well, it takes a long time, but I usually use a model.
A model?
All right, Joe, we're going to go down to Peggy.
Hey, number 3, have you ever done any sweaters with the evil eye on them?
Evil eye?
Yeah?
No.
Oh, because I thought that would be a good thing, scare everybody to death. Number 1, do you make ladies' dresses?
Yes.
Now, number 1, do you stick mostly to the African motif, or would you switch off, for instance, and make ski sweaters and stuff like that?
Well, it just happens.
That they're heavy.
I never know. I never plan in advance. I never know.
Thank you. Well, number 1, where do you get the designs from? The rugs and stuff, or do they all just out of your own head?
They just flow.
Oh, okay. Well, number 2, is what number 1 has on called a dashiki? Number 1's on the other side.
Number 2.
A dashiki?
Yeah. Isn't that sort of a dashiki?
Well, it's in the same style as a dashiki.
Thank you.
Yes.
Number 3 is a prayer cap. I guess the Muslims use a prayer cap. It must be similar to a yarmulke, right?
It's a little more, a little larger.
Oh, it's a little. Yeah, I noticed it is a little larger.
That's for long prayers, yeah. Let's go to Bill.
Number 3, on order, would you put a propeller on top of one of those caps?
It's possible, but I wouldn't try it.
Number 1, you say you started this as a hobby. As I understand, you now do it as to augment your salary. Is that the idea?
No.
Oh, you don't? You still, you say you make them on order. For whom then, number 1, do you make them?
Well, that statement means they could be made on order.
Oh, but as of...
But it's a hobby.
Right. Number 2, as of now, you've just done these as a hobby. Is that right?
Yes, just as a pastime.
How many of these have you done since you started crocheting, number 2?
I've done about 12 of these kind of garments with caps to match.
And you've given them all away, or most of them?
No, I still have some of them. I've given a few away.
Number 3, now they asked if you could crochet a dress out of that. Have you crocheted any dresses thus far?
Several.
And have you given those? I imagine you have, and have no use for them yourself.
I hardly think so. We have a bell, and when we get to bell, that means that's the end of the game. It also means that you have to mark your ballots panel, if you will, and you're going to mark them for number 1, or for number 2, or for number 3. And we pay $50 to the group. For each wrong vote, we pay them $500 if nobody figures it out. And Kitty starts, please.
Well, I voted pure. They were all very good. I couldn't tell by the questioning. I voted for number 2 sweater.
All right. So we got one right in the middle. And Joe?
Well, number 1 didn't sound like a freelance sound man. Number 3 wasn't too sure about what you used to do it, and I never did talk to number 2, so I voted to him.
On the basis of what what you don't know isn't
What I
going to
don't
hurt
know
you.
won't hurt me.
Yeah. All right, you got a pair of twos and Peg, please.
I am going against the tide. Number 3 said you use a needle to knit and a hook to crochet, but number 3, you use 2 needles to knit. And number 3, and number 2, I forget what I didn't think you said right, but I know that number 1, I'm a cheap person, and I know where you get good bargains is down around Essex Street, so I voted for number 1.
All righty, and so 1 and a pair of twos and Bill Cullen coming out.
Yeah, well, you know, I've been around this business a long time, and I've worked with a lot of sound engineers. There's someone up there who looks familiar to me. And then I began to think that not too long ago, on a news feature show that I saw one of those gentlemen being interviewed about his sweaters. So I just asked questions, and I didn't vote.
So you may have met him either as a sound engineer or have seen him on the news. In any event,
I saw him on the news.
Qualify, and that means automatically a wrong vote, so that's 1-0, and the votes are in. Will the real Marvin Smith please stand up? Big fella.
Essex Street.
Thank you very much, Mr. Smith. Let's find out about your friends. Number 2 with 2 votes in the middle. What is your real name? What do you do, please?
Yes, my name is Larry Hopper, and I sell floor coverings at Gimbel's East.
Thank you, Mr. Hopper. And number 3, you know, you look vaguely familiar to me. For what reason, I don't know. What is your real name, please, and what do you do?
My name is Morgan Smith, and I'm number 1's twin brother, and I don't crochet.
It was funny that nobody in the panel picked up the fact that they were twins.
Yeah.
You thought they were brothers, but not that identical, huh? Well, I want to tell you, that's a good-looking thing that you got on there, Mr. Smith, and if you would cut it in half, maybe I could wear it. And thank you very much, and thank you, gentlemen, also, for being with us. Take care. Now let's meet a man who lives in an amazing new city.
Number 1, what is your name, please?
My name is Gene Maslow.
Number 2.
My name is Gene Maslow.
Number 3.
My name is Gene Maslow.
And here is the utopian eulogy of Gene Maslow. He says, I, Gene Maslow, am one of the founding pioneers of Auroville, the world's first international city. An international city is a unique concept. It belongs to no particular nation. It is a city for mankind as a whole. It is a place where people from all nations live in harmony. It is a place to live, work, and grow freely according to one's own nature. Auroville is as new in architecture as in concept. Here is the first Auroville school. And here education is a continuing process throughout life based on spirituality. Eventually, Auroville will have individual pavilions for each of the UNESCO nations. Here is a picture of the Indian pavilion. Modern, functional, and quite lovely. However, Auroville is in its early stages of development. And here is what it'll look like when each stone and brick is in place. There is a singular appropriateness to my appearance on this show today because in Auroville we dedicated ourselves to complete sincerity in all aspects of life. There is no reason for anyone in Auroville to do other than to tell the truth. Signed, Gene Maslow. Joe Garagiola is wide open for questions. Why don't you start?
That sounds like a hit soap opera is what it sounds to me like. Where is Auroville? Is it just a thought, number 1?
No, it's an actual place in the southeast coast of India.
Number 3, how did you find this place on the southeast coast of India?
It followed the mystic teachings of Sri Aurobindo, who afterwards, the disciple was the mother in India, and it is north 7 miles of Pondicherry, an original French town on the southeast coast of India.
Am I glad I asked him, huh?
You better get a road map before you start.
Number 1, who is the architect for Auroville?
Roger Anger is the coordinating architect, but many architects will be there.
Number 2, how many people are involved in this project right now?
Well, there are 500 people in Auroville right now, but there are thousands of people all over the world involved in the project Auroville.
Number 3, of the 500 who...
All right, we're going to go down to Peggy.
Thank you. Number 2, how much land will be in use in Auroville when it's finally completed?
We have 25 square miles at the present time.
Wow. Now, number 3, I don't wish to be crass, but did you donate this land yourself or did you buy it?
No, it wasn't bought. It was given to us by the state of India. And you might be interested to know that Auroville means City of Dawn.
Thank you. Now, number 1, which state of India dedicated the money? The government of all of India or the state in which you're in?
All of India, the government of India, has helped, but so have other organizations and other governments of the world, including UNESCO.
Now, number 2, what is Pondicherry famous for?
Pondicherry is famous for the ashram of Sri Aurobindo.
Well, let's put down a spice it's famous for, number 2.
I beg your pardon?
A spice that comes from Pondicherry.
I don't know.
Thank you. Number 3, will there be churches of different denominations in Auroville? Number 3, churches of different denominations in Auroville?
No, we have no dedicated religion as such. We are rather dedicated to the communion of the spirit between human beings rather than the material.
Well, number 3, will you have gurus there? I mean, who will be the spiritual leaders?
There's no one particular spiritual leader. This is left within the limitation of the mind of each human being.
Thank you.
All right, let's go to Bill Cullen.
Number 1, this being an international city means it is not a part of that state of India in which it is an enclave. Is that correct?
That's correct.
What is the government, what form of government do you have in Auroville then?
Truth.
Yeah, but I mean, you got truth and you have no mayor or anything like that.
There are no politics.
No politics?
No government and no worship of money.
Number 3, is there a police force there?
No, we have no police force. We dedicate ourselves to the responsibility mentally of each individual.
Number 2, are there any lawyers there?
No, which follows with the non-existence of a police force.
Are there, number 2, who will stay with you, are there any people there?
There are 500 people in Oroville presently.
They must be sensational people to get along with, and I don't mean that, I don't mean to poke fun at the idea is sensational. The people come from, could I go there, number 2?
If you're willing.
All right, number 3 then.
If you're ready.
If I asked you to go there, if I asked if you let me in there, what would I have to do in order for you to let me in?
Absolutely nothing other than to come to us and to show us that you have a responsibility of an individual which would not interfere with the meaning of the community which we have founded.
All right, Kitty Carlisle.
Thank you. Number 1 is fascinating. How do you, is there a committee that is set up to select the families that are capable of living in a place like Oroville?
There are a few people who first see those who come along. Originally, it was done by the mother, whom Sri Aurobindo had left behind as the guide of things. She was the sage there.
And number 2, if you have families with children and education and so forth, there are sometimes problems in families. What would happen if there were, let's say, some kind of a crime? Who would be the judge and how would you deal with it?
To this date, we have had no notion of crime, so I don't wish to project.
Number 3, you are, as you say, one of the founders. Can you tell us who the other founders are?
Yes, there were altogether 11 of us. You wouldn't wish me to recite all the names, but we were...
Oh, sorry, we don't have time for any further questions because we could go forever on this, but we did get a bell, and that means time to vote, and I'm glad I'm not voting because this one's tough. Is it number 1? Or is it number 2? Or is it number 3? Joe, have you come to...
Now, BUZZR brings you Better Living Through Advertising. Vintage game shows with cool commercials left in. Tonight, starting at 4. Only on BUZZR.
Kind of conclusion?
Gary, I believed all of them. I'm just guessing. I'm going instinct. I'm going by number 3.
All righty, so you got a 3 going, and Peg.
Well, Number 2, I always thought Pondicherry was famous for black pepper, so that's why I didn't vote for you. And number 1, you look just like old Cassini. I know he'd never join up with something like that, so I voted for number 3.
All right, let's go to Bill Cullen, please.
It's amazing. We all seem to be heading in one direction, but you look at those 3 fellows and you say, which fella got to be in charge of a city like this? And you say, got to quite naturally be number 3. If it was not number 3, I'm not going. But in any event, I picked number 3, too.
All right, everybody seems to be headed in the same direction. And Kitty, you're going to follow along?
I have no doubt whatsoever.
None?
No doubt at all. It's got to be number 3. He has a kind of inner serenity that he has been a follower of some kind of marvelous philosophy that could create a city like this.
Okay, here we go. Everybody is on number 3.
Oh, I don't like the way you starting, Gary.
Huh?
I don't either.
I don't either.
What, did I say something?
Yes.
I said, okay, it's time now to reveal, is all I said, isn't it?
Yeah, but you acted funny.
What? The votes are all in. Will the real Gene Maslow please stand up? Ole Cassini. Thank you, Mr. Maslow. That's the one that Peggy said he wouldn't go there. You have won $500, gentlemen, to do with as you will. Let's find out who our imposters are. Number 2, what is your real name, please, and what do you do?
My real name is Frank Tooney. I'm with Tooney and Varnum, and we're involved in the promotion of books and authors.
Hi there. Number 3, you may not be a guru, but you're one of the greatest con men of all time. What is your real name, please, and what do you do?
My name is Charles Dean. I'm an original founder member of the Watkins Glen Grand Prix.
Automobile racing. Mr. Maslow, among 500 people, sooner or later, somebody is bound to cause trouble. It's human nature. If somebody became incompatible with the community, you say you have no police force, how would you invite them to leave?
It actually has already occurred where a couple of people have done minor little things that were not compatible. They found themselves simply uncomfortable among people with a sincerity and aspiration for something as beautiful as the truth, and they left of their own accord.
So voluntarily, they just felt that this was not the place for them?
Obviously, they didn't want to be among people or a situation that wasn't suitable for them.
Fascinating concept. Thank you, Mr. Maslow, and thank you, gentlemen, also for being with us.
This is Bill Wendell speaking for To Tell the Truth, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.